So I'm here with the Unified Washington Mystics team and Ariel Atkins. You know, this was a long conversation. You were here on the court for quite some time talking with other teams about the decision tonight. What were some of the factors you considered going into this?
Just trying to put everybody in mind. Talking to our team and talking to other teams, we wanted everybody to feel like they were supported. And understanding that this isn't just about basketball. We aren't just basketball players. And just because we are basketball players doesn't mean that's our only platform. We need to understand that when most of us go home, we still are black, in the sense that our families matter. Like, we got this little guy right here that we see every day. His life matters. He needs to know that he can do what he wants to do whenever he leaves his house, when he grows up, you know, within reason. Don't need to go out there crazy, but he matters. And that's what people need to understand. Like, we're not just basketball players. And if you think we are, then don't watch us. You're watching our own sport, because we're so much more than that. We're going to say what we need to say, and people need to hear that. And if they don't support that, I'm fine with that. At the end of the day, I'm going to make sure that my family's good in any way that I have to do. And if basketball is not it, God forbid, but that's what it is. We need to understand that these moments are so much more bigger than us. And I really appreciate my team for not only having my back, but saying what they feel. It's hard to say that type of stuff in these moments. It's hard to be vulnerable in these moments. But I think, like Nneka kind of said earlier, if we do this unified as a league, it looks different. Because this league is close to, if not over 80% of black women. We have cousins, we have brothers, we have sisters, mothers, everyone. We matter. And I think that's important. I think people should know that. And I'm tired of telling people that. I know I matter. We know we matter. I'm tired of telling people that. If you don't know that, you don't think that, then you need to recheck it. And if you have a problem with us saying Black Lives Matter, you need to check your privilege. Because, yes, all lives matter, including the black lives we're talking about. Yes, we matter, and I think that's important, and people need to know that.
You guys had made a decision with the other teams, and then you went back in the locker room and kind of talked among yourselves. Why was it so important to you guys to not, you know, have peer pressure and to come back out and say this, but then have everybody join you? Is they knew this mattered to your team, and they joined you, and they were solidified in that decision. How important was that?
That feels good because it goes to the point of our team and our league being unified. I know our team didn't want to play. When they started talking about the business side of things, it kind of changed our mindsets. But when we get down to the human decency of life, you choosing a human or you choosing a game. And when I kind of broke it down to that, it's like, think about that. The fact that we even have to make those two comparisons. I mean, we got Maisha the whole time. Maisha's always down, my dog, always down. Like, she's going to say what she feels when she feels it. And I think that was important for us to hear. And we talked to a few of our other teammates that aren't here right now, and it was important for us to collectively come up with something that we feel would make a very bold statement. And a lot of people are like, oh, you'll be silenced. We black women, we used to people trying to tell us to shut up. We don't care. We here. We gonna say what we gotta say, and we gonna say how we feel.
As you move forward now, it's hard to know what's next. I know not every team is here tonight. And so what are the next steps that you will take to have a unified approach moving forward, and when and if basketball will resume?
I think coming into this bubble, we thought we would have more of an opportunity to have everyone unified as 144 players or some odd number around there. I think that'll be more of the focus going forward, trying to make sure that we are all in these conversations, literally everyone, and finding out ways that we can get to the law part of the problem. Can we get district attorneys to make those decisions? Can we get people to see the stories of the women and the men who have been killed? And finding ways to use our platform as humans, period, to show what is happening in this world, and to find a way, like you said, call to action. Find a way to get this thing moving forward, and how can we put pressure on the people that say they support us, the big supporters, and help them help this thing move forward as well.
Well, thank you. I applaud all of you. This is a beautiful, unified statement tonight, and we appreciate you talking to us. I know it's not been easy, and thank you so much, ladies. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Holly.
And I expect that that's what we will see coming out of this, maybe a shift in the plan. I mean, what happened to Jacob Blake, obviously, I think very sadly sending a message to WNBA players that maybe we're not doing enough. And so I do think there may be a shift in strategy, and whether or not they touch the floor again, I'm not sure. But they may not play another minute of basketball, but what I do know is that these women will continue to have an impact in the fight against social justice.
And again, the NBA not playing their games tonight, the WNBA deciding to go ahead and mirror that. So there will be no games tonight as you continue to look at some live shots now at Bradenton at the IMG Academy. Those are the Washington Mystics in the T-shirts. And whoever came up with that idea, it is striking with the 7 bullet holes. Jacob Blake shot 7 times in the back.
Well, and the plan coming into tonight was for teams to kneel during the national anthem. And that was the original plan.